Hey, ladies. Apparently, there's this theory about you were never meant to see yourself, right? That the way that God set up things is that you were never meant to see your image. So you're never meant to see, how you look. And I was listening to this girl's reel, and I firstly, guys, I actually laughed, right? I laughed at myself because, you know, like sometimes, like you're comparing yourself to a filtered, photoshopped version of somebody else. I don't know how you actually like ladies, do we ever stop to think about social media and the impact that it has on us? Literally comparing yourself to a filtered version, photoshopped version. Some even use AI version of this person. You're looking at this lady and you want to become that, but it's not even a real person. And it made me think about this theory that this lady, I've never actually really heard about it, but I resonated with it. And when I think about it, the Bible tells us to look into the word so that we are transformed into that same image. So there is actually one image that you as a Christian, as a woman of God, should be heading towards. And that is the image of Christ. The Bible tells us to look unto Jesus, not to look into the mirror, right? It tells us which mirror actually to look at. It said to look at the mirror, the word of God. So stop looking at yourself in the physical mirror, woman of God. That's where so many of our problems with our self-image comes in, where we are looking at ourselves through the wrong lenses. Me looking at made up things, idolizing them. If I could look like this woman, if I could just, if I can pose like this, you have women taking pictures of their bodies, just heightening this thing, and please, I've played a part in this. Right? But ladies, it needs to stop, because this cannot be what our self-image is tied into. It cannot be tied into make-believe objects, because that's what it is, right? You've got ladies, and nothing about makeup. I love makeup. I don't put it on all the time. Hardly do, but I've got nothing wrong against women that choose to put on makeup. But you're looking at that woman who's made up, and every day you want to show up and look like that, frustrating yourself, right? So I'm here to say to you, woman of God, be thou loosed. Be thou loosed, right? And start looking into the word of God, into the image of the word of God. And tailor, it says, as the more that you look, the more you are tailored to change your image and become more like Christ. That is really who we should really be aspiring to become. And stop looking at these filtered versions and aspiring to become people that don't actually really exist, right? God bless you, woman of God.